All right, so your name?
Lindsay Orr.
So Lindsay, share your thoughts with me about KTI this week. You came in to do a testimonial. So what are the things that you think are important for people to know about KTI?
The things that I feel are important for people to know about KTI is to take advantage of this experience and this opportunity to network and connect with other educators. You will meet educators with 1 year of experience all the way to 20, 30 years of experience, and take their ideas and the evolving sources of technology and resources that everyone has and put it in your toolbox, and you'll go home with lots of information and new friends and network.
All right, so give me your 30-second elevator pitch. I'm in the elevator with you. I have no idea what KTI is. Sell it to me in 30 seconds.
Okay. KTI is an experience like no other. You come in with an idea of, oh, I'm just going to a tech conference, and you're going to leave with so much knowledge, so much information, a spark that is just lit to go back and take back to your district, and the possibilities are endless. So try it out. Join us.
All right. So name, please.
Marissa Purdy.
Okay, so Marissa, can you tell me, what are your thoughts about KTI that something you discovered this week, or what are the things you wanted to share that brought you into the testimony?
This has been an incredible experience. I came here thinking that it was just like a tech conference. I didn't really know much about it, but I came and I found my people. I got to connect with so many educators throughout the state and learn so many tools and get their ideas and figure out how I can adapt them for my district, for my classroom, from all different grade levels. Even though I teach upper elementary, I've taken ideas from lower elementary all the way through high school and figured out ways that I can adapt them for my classroom.
All right, so 30-second elevator pitch. I get in the elevator with you. I have no knowledge about KTI. Sell me on it.
KTI is a place where you're going to learn more than you ever dreamed that you could learn about tech, about making the classroom fun, about different ways that you can connect and advocate for your district, for your school, for your students, for yourself. You will grow your confidence and think of more things than you ever thought you could. Your ideas start flowing. It's incredible.
They want you to sit on the whole chair at once. Oh my God, okay.
And there's no option either.
Yeah, well, like the second, if you sit too far forward, it's like, it wobbles. And if you sit too far back, you're like, anyway, sorry.
All right.
That's my speech.
At some point, I will sneakily hit the record button.
Okay.
So let me know your name, and then we'll do your thoughts, and then give me a 30-second elevator pitch. So your name for the camera.
Okay, Maddie Glatfelder.
So Maddie, what are your thoughts about KTI that you found this week?
Definitely coming out of my comfort zone. Only my second year teaching. So coming in, knowing people are going to be older than me, more experienced. Maybe I don't have a lot to bring to the table, but as soon as I got here, I felt so comfortable. I was able to talk to like pretty much anybody, and the amount of resources that I'm going home with, and even like hearing people tell me that I've given them something to take back to their classroom is kind of inspiring. It makes you feel empowered. So even though I'm a newer teacher, I still was able to help others, which also empowered me back. So yeah.
All right, so I get in the elevator with you. I have no idea about KTI. Tell me on it. What do I need to know about KTI? Just the essentials, and how are you going to get me there?
Okay. KTI is something that's going to push you to be better. So even if you think you're the best teacher to come by through the school, come, because if you are struggling with confidence, you become so much more confident. You learn how to talk to people, how to engage with people, form a professional community, lean on other people. You get to look up to other people that are in a path that maybe you're on the way to, and you can kind of learn more about it. I mean, your brain might hurt a little after the week, but you're going to go home with so much that I'm probably going to be doing stuff all year from resources I learned. Like there's just a whole list that you leave with.
All right, now I'm gonna throw you for a loop.
Mhm.
KTI in one word.
Empowering.
So at some point, I will sneakily turn on the record button.
Go ahead.
Stating your name, you heard the spiel, thoughts, 30-second pitch, and then I will throw you off with that one word thing.
Oh, great.
Just to make it even more hard. So your name for the camera.
Penny Farrell.
So Penny, what did you find here at KTI this week?
As a Spanish teacher, I use a lot of tech in my classroom, and most people don't think language and tech go together, but of course they do. And I found resources I didn't know existed, but knew I wanted. I was looking for different ways to teach my material. I'm always looking to change things up and increase engagement with my students. And I found that here tenfold. And so spending a week of my summer here was worth every minute that I was here.
So can you tell me, with a elevator pitch, 30 seconds, sell me on KTI. If I get in the elevator with you and know nothing about it, how are you going to get in?
If you're been teaching for a day, a year, or 30 or 50, there's always a way to change what you've been doing to make it better. And we all get burnt out during the year. So come to KTI to undo your burnout, to, as we say, light that spark. You will connect with people who can help you, connect with people that will give you new ideas. You will develop your skills hands-on while you're here in person, real time, and take those things back with you. When you take those things back with you, you can lead in your school to help other people do and use what you've learned. And lastly, you learn how to advocate for the things you need and the things your students need.
So summarize KTI in one word
Phenomenal.
so that you are kind of like these things.
Okay.
I'm going to ask you basically whatever thoughts you want to share, a 30-second elevator pitch, and a one-word description of KTI.
Oh,
I know, it's so hard.
one word? Just one
I
word?
know.
Gosh.
I explained in 3 hours, but we got to try it in one.
One word. Okay.
All right, so let's start with your thoughts. You came to do a testimonial for a reason.
Yes.
So what is it that you wanted to share with other people?
I think honestly, it's if you feel like you're not being supported or if you feel like you're kind of alone. I know I'm a department of one. So a lot of times I kind of feel like I'm on this little island all by myself. The more I went to PNC and they were like, hey, there's this KTI thing. And I saw all this purple and our school color's purple. And I was like, I don't know what KTI is, but I really want to be KTI. So then I did, the deep dive and I was like, yes, that's going to be me. So even when I got here, very nervous. And right away, from the time I was standing in line for registration, it was like, yep, I'm not alone. Like, these are my people. This is now a very overpopulated, crowded island, and I love it. So that's probably my favorite thing, is just all of the connections being made.
All right, so I walk into an elevator with you. I have no idea about KTI. Sell me on coming. How do you get me here?
I would say that you really just need to kind of step out of your comfort zone, learn something new, maybe learn that what you're doing is okay, but it definitely could be better. And better doesn't have to mean exhausting and just more of your personal time. It's just make your life easier. Learn the tools, learn the techniques, make those connections, because somebody probably has done it and they were in your shoes before.
All right, so here's the tough one.
This is so hard.
KTI in one word to you, how would you summarize?
Magnificent.
Hear the spiel so that you know what's coming, and then don't be afraid about looking at the camera lens. And
Okay.
you'll look like you're looking at
Okay.
So, name for the camera.
Brittany Bell.
So, Brittany, you came in to share your thoughts.
Yes.
So, what is it that you need people to know about your experience here at KTI?
I think for me, I have just always been someone who feels like the girl that's too much, and being in a place surrounded by people who are so supportive and kind is so uplifting and makes you feel like you truly can do anything in the profession and personally, because you come here and you find people that also light the world on fire. So that's what I would say.
So, 30-second elevator pitch.
Okay.
I walk in the elevator with you. I have no idea what KTI is.
Mhm.
Sell me on coming. What are you going to tell me about so efficient it's been?
I would say you haven't heard about KTI. It's this amazing program where you get to go work with teachers that are like-minded and collaborate with them to learn how to innovate your classroom no matter what subject you teach. You do not have to teach a technology subject. You can integrate into anything and you can find ways to make your classroom a powerful place for your students.
Wait, so here's the hard one. KTI in 1 word.
I would say, supportive.
So at some point, like I said, we're going to do thoughts, 30-second elevator pitch, and then the 1 word. So we'll start with your name for the camera.
Jeremy Umbenhauer.
So Jeremy, can you tell me what are the thoughts you wanted to share in the testimony? Like, what did you discover here at KTI this week?
Discovered some amazing friends and new colleagues from all over the state that are as passionate as I am and wanting to make some changes in our students' lives.
So 30-second elevator pitch. I walk into an elevator with you. Sell me on KTI. Why do I need to come?
If you've ever been feeling burned out or anything like that, struggling with your school life, needing in search of a recharge and a refresh, KTI is the place to do it. It is one of the most amazing things that I've done in my career because I was that person who hit that wall and was burned out, looking for other things outside of education. And this week has definitely brought me back in. Inspiring.